Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, TransparentTradeSolutions.com on a Tuesday. This is 24th February. We've got the State of the Union address tonight. We've got NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. Markets are range bound again. Let's get right into the charts here. Um, we have a very distinct range in the S&P. If you are following along here and are obviously we've got 6930 is the top of this range. We are sitting in the middle of the range. I would say the bottom of the range probably going to be 6,800. So nothing changing there. A little bit of strength from the NASDAQ today, but similarly, you've got resistance at 25,123, support now clearly defined on the NASDAQ, 24,684. You can see we've actually bumped down here a couple times. Whether we come up here and then roll over again, we'll have to see. We got software trying to bounce today. That seems to be getting washed out. Momentum is starting to wane on the software. We've got some earnings tonight with Workday, and I think it's either Palo Alto, one of those, and then obviously NVIDIA, the big one next week. Um, Bitcoin also looks like it may be uh, bottoming here. Maybe it's going to test 60K. I think 60K is really going to be the key. If it can hold, challenge it, and hold it, then I think we may have a near-term bottom. It still remains to be seen, obviously. Rates hanging right around 4%. Um, what's going to change that? I don't know. We'll have to see. We got a Fed meeting coming up here, but rates have kind of just been stuck in the mud here. So is the dollar. It looks like the dollar wants to head higher, and we will see if, in fact, we challenge this 98.25 supply zone on the dollar, and whether tonight's speech talking about Iran, really, it's about Iran, really more than anything. We see if Trump lays out the plans for Iran. You can see oil just kind of stuck here, waiting on the next shoe to drop with Iran. If a deal is reached, I think oil falls right back down to 60 and even lower than that. But we'll have to see. Metals are simply consolidating here. I wrote about over the weekend. By the way, subscribe to the newsletter. 5,100 seems to be there's going to be some support here. Try to break out earlier yesterday, and it's hanging right where it broke out from. If it holds here, then I think we go higher. Similar, silver not as clean, but it looks like silver is consolidating here. May also want to break and try to test 100 a barrel. Um, Everything else really not much to talk about. Nat gas looks like it's headed back to fill the gap here on the contract specific at 270 looks like. And the grain's kind of stuck in the mud here, not a lot going on. So again, it's all about NVIDIA tomorrow. Perhaps something tonight that we haven't heard could move the markets with regards to Iran, and so on and so forth. So we will see how that goes. Um, but overall, I think this rotation and some of these areas that have gotten pretty beat up, maybe due for a bounce. Today, the reason the indexes are higher is simply because all the mega caps are up. You see Nvidia's challenging that 193 level. Apple did pop this morning. It's pulling back a little bit. Microsoft and a lot of these mega caps today are in fact higher. You got Apple higher, Tesla, Meta kind of flat, Amazon. So that's really what's driving the index. Microsoft's also, uh, but we'll see if anything comes of this. We just continue to trade sideways. Lastly, is the VIX hovering around 20, doesn't want to break. If we get a pop to the upside, I think VIX goes back down to 16, and that could actually be another shorting opportunity. So we'll see how it goes. In any event, I think, and obviously looks like NVIDIA wants to at least test 200, but lately all the earnings report had a negative reaction. So we'll see. Again, subscribe to the newsletter. I have another class coming up, and sign up for the channel, and I will talk to you on Friday. Have a great week.